He did something because he wanted to do it. So the motive, the reasons why you do what you do will determine your promotion and how far you will go in life. So it is one thing to be called, is another thing to be commissioned. Because to understand what I'm saying now, you need to realize that your service can also be your calling. Everybody is not called to carry Bible. Everybody is not called to preach from the pulpit. But everybody is called to do something. You are going to be relevant somewhere. You are not going to be relevant everywhere. There is a place for you. And the motive why you are there will determine how far you will go in that service or in that place in life. Finally, to help you to understand what motive is all about, I'll give you another illustration from the book of John chapter 10. From verse 1, Jesus told the story of the good shepherd. He talked about the good shepherd and the hireling. Another word for hireling is the hired servant or a paid employee. You could say somebody who was hired to render a service somewhere. In that story, he said he called himself the good shepherd. And he said that he's ready to lay down his life for the sheep. And then he said that the hired servants or the hirelings will run away, will flee when the wolves appear. In that parable, in that story, there are salient points he pointed out that we need to look at in understanding the power of motive. One, the good shepherd and the hireling are doing the same job. So we can have 20 people, 10 people, 5 people doing the same thing with different motives, with different reasons. Our heart is not the same. Some people came because of the money. Some people might come because of the fame. Some will come because of the popularity. Some people will come because of different reasons. Yet they are doing the same job. Yet they are in the same service. And then he went ahead to say that what exposes the good shepherd or exposes the hireling is the arrival of the wolves. He used the word when the wolves come. In other words, there will always be a time when the wolves will appear, when things are not normal, when things are no longer rosy. That is when to separate the wheat from the tares. That is when we know who is who. At that juncture, the hireling will flee, but the good shepherd will stay there determined to fight the wolves. If you look at this critically, you realize that there are similarities with this story and what David did in 1 Samuel chapter 16. David stood there and fought a lion just to save a sheep. He risked his life to save the sheep from the bear and the lion. At that juncture, he could have left at least one sheep to go. Nobody would have blamed the 17-year-old young boy if he had run away from a lion. But he took a risk and God saw his heart. And Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. So the wolves will appear to separate the hireling from the good shepherd when things are no more as it ought to be, when the motivations are gone, when the money is not there, when the popularity and the fame is not there. That's when we know whether you are there for the right reasons or not. And then he went ahead to explain to us that the good shepherd and the hirelings are also doing the same job, but they don't have the same love for the job. When you don't love what you are doing, the motive is wrong. It's wrong. So you need to realize that that is one of the major places where the Bible clearly distinguished between the man with the right motive and the one with the wrong motive. I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm going to stop here. We'll continue. By the way, motive simply means the reason why you are doing what you are doing. Motive simply answers the question of why, not what. Why am I in the business I'm doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing right now? Why am I marrying that man? Why am I in the business of trading, importation? Why am I studying the course I'm studying right now? Whatever venture you are doing in life, you need to check out why, not what. Because sometimes you may find out that when you answer the question of why, you may not go into that venture anymore. If you do not get the question of why correctly, I guarantee you might be disappointed on the way. There are more series coming your way. Don't miss any of the series. I still remain Reverend Onyebuchi Dickson. Keep watching Botch Impact TV. Keep listening to us. And we are trusting God that God will help you to create more impact in life. Watch out for the next series. God bless you.